All right, so we got the two D9Hs over here. So here's the haul truck. We got a Euclid R85B. But it's hard to get excited about that when there's a D11N sitting here. All right, today we are at Anthracite Off-Road Adventure Park, AOAA. It is just outside of Shamokin, Pennsylvania. We came for a fun day of wheeling. We brought the Jeeps out today, but we're getting to the end of the day. I had to go check out some of my favorite things in the world. These poor old, I think they're both D9s. Left after some coal action, but there's plenty of stuff scattered around the whole hills of Pennsylvania here. We got this really beat up truck. I can't even tell what this thing is. I suspect it was, that looks like a big old Detroit. It's my guess, V8, like a, not a 6.5, but whatever the bigger version of the 6.5 was. 8.3 maybe? No. Yeah, it is a GM. One of you will be able to tell me what that is. Anyway, this thing is just a mess. I guess it was a C60. I don't know if they pushed it off a hill with a dozer for fun or if it rolled. I hope whoever was in it is all right. That thing's a mangled mess. We have another mangled mess over here. The door. This, I really think used to be a first-gen Dodge. The trim, yeah, it was a dually, a gas one. Had a throttle body though, and I don't think first-gen Dodges had throttle bodies. Let's see if we can tell by the interior. Oh, I think it was a Chevy actually. Yeah, must have been a Chevy with a 350. Yeah. Man, is that thing smoked now? Old C30. All right, let's wander our way over there and check out the two dozers. All right, so we got the carcass of one D9H here. This one's in real rough shape. Radiator's still sitting here. I'm surprised that hasn't been scrapped yet. We've got 1 cylinder, 2 and 3, and then the heart of the poor thing sitting over here in the dirt. This thing is massive. I don't see a data plate on it anywhere. And I guess it's still hooked to its transmission back here. Very stubby. Maybe that's just a reduction. I don't know. This is all just patent information, I think. We'll go over here and look at this other one, though. Yeah, we got Steven again.
I'm not in Iowa this time.
No, we're in, like I said, Pennsylvania this time. So this is another D9H over here. Really not that worn out. But they gutted the hell out of it. Still got its hydraulic tanks. The cab's up there is just flipped up. Poor thing. So we can sneak out of the trees here. So this one does have its ripper on it still, which is pretty cool. They sunk it in the ground, so they're trying to get this thing out of here. That cutting it up is going to be a nightmare one day. Can't even put your whole hand around the cylinder. Someone's come and busted all the glass out of it. Big single shank ripper. See about sprocket split? That's in rough shape. I don't know. It's got plenty of wear, but it's not completely toast. Over here, we got the much more complete one. This one's missing plenty of parts too. These things are just so cool looking with the hoods. You get Ryan for scale. Yeah. Then we have Madeline for scale for size. How tall are you?
5'7".
So blade's about 5 feet tall. The hood's another 3 feet above that easily. I can't even see the operator from here. Blade's worn out, but not horrible. Whew, almost just laid her down in the ice. What the hell do you run one of these things into? Unless a rock got behind. I guess if you had a rock come up over the top of the blade, it'd be the only way to beat up the grill on one of these. Get some hydraulic lines hanging from the bottom. This one's showing a little bit more wear, and I guess they didn't bother cleaning the tracks the last time they ran it. Missing some segments back here. Plenty of rail height. Does the door not work anymore?
What happened?
Door not work anymore? So this one doesn't have a ripper. I guess it was set up to pull something. You would not be pulling a pan out here, I don't think. This thing's sweet. It stole a segment over here too. So this one, if I remember right, it's missing a hydraulic pump up here or something. See if I can get up here. So I'm assuming there was some sort of hydraulic pump here that's gone. I think the starter on the other side's gone. Sadly, the oil fill cap's gone. Who knows what this thing's ingested? And I mean, on top of that, the muffler tip's gone. So, sure, it's swallowed plenty of water. Sure. All the glass is busted out of it. Long gone. Forgot, this one's named Bertha. What better name for a D9? Alright. I don't know. I think that's a light that should have been facing. Alright, we're sitting in the cab now. So it does still have its roof-mounted AC unit. All the controls are right here. All the gauges are still in it. We have an hour meter down here that shows 13,000 hours. No start action. Looks like we've got some retrofitting going on here. This valve does not look original to me. Again, someone busted all the windows out, stole the fuel cap, stole the hydraulic tank cap. One day I want to run one of these babies. Just looking out over the hood is insane. Yeah. It's not all frozen up. That pedal's frozen. So this one was electric start. It's not a pony motor engine. We'll get out on that track and show you guys. But you get your gear select over here. Your lockout. It is just so cool. All right. We got one more machine down in this area over there to look at. Grader. And then if you could maybe see it way out over there. There's the unmistakable green color of a Euclid haul truck. Got a competition to see who can beat their butt first on the ice.
These things are really slippery.
If anyone's gonna fall, it's gonna be Steven. How did you flip that up? All right, well, Steve was trying to come help me because I laid the mini Jeep over.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right, so there's our grader there. Over here, I'm assuming this is the grader's engine. No, this is a Detroit, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So this is an 8V71. That's a Caterpillar grader, isn't it? No, that's a Wabco. Isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was a Cat 12. So we got an 8V71 here. That's
you ever seen muffler
That's not good.
manifolds? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's crazy. So that is a manifold that goes right into a muffler. I guess you don't have enough height to...
Yeah, got it.
I've never seen that. Let's go over here and check out this grater. I thought for sure it was a caterpillar, but...
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can't friggin' move. This is why we don't make videos. We need ice.
Yeah. So this is a Wabco. I don't know anything about Wabcos. I've never seen one in my life except for this. Check out the meats on this thing. They are rough shape. That is a tall tread. Obviously missing the engine. So it looks like a Wabco 888 or an 889. This thing's lived a rough life. It must have tipped over at some point or been pushed over. No hour meter. All the gauges are broken out of it. Has a little 4-heater. Yeah, HVA 8B71. So this was what that engine was from. And it is an 888. Have a year? No. It says maximum speed RPM is 2100. Seems low for a Detroit. It said maximum idle speed. Anyway. This thing's so sunken into the ground. I'm gonna go through here so I don't...
That was really flippy right there.
We got a push plate on the front. This thing is super cool. Oh, we got one piece of glass left, and that looks like plexiglass. The moldboard and all there still there. This would be good parts for someone if someone else had one of these. Oh, we do have an hour meter over here too. Plexiglass. Check out all those levers. I've never gotten to run a grater. I would like to one day. Looks like it's a 4-speed. That's long since frozen up. How many hours do you think this thing's got? Apparently only 2 hours. You know, I believe that. It's obviously had an easy life. Man, that tire tread is crazy. We just noticed over here, so it's got the Wabco 888, and then back here it's got a pretty cool decal power flow. Sweet. All right, we're gonna hop in the Jeeps and go look at the haul truck now. So here's the haul truck. We got a Euclid R85B. I've never gotten to see a haul truck this big other than this one. I think if I remember right, it's a big V8 Cummins. This thing's huge. About to get run over by Steven. You can very easily walk right in and service this thing. Yeah, it is a big Cummins, I believe. Looks remarkably complete. Twin turbo too. I forgot about that. Giant cylinder, I guess, acting as a shock. Look at a pile up of grease and gunk. Still actively leaking. This thing's cool. Tires are about 6 feet tall, I would say. Check out how big the mud flap is. It's comically large. I guess that's your fuel tank, I think. I don't think that's hydraulic. This tire's blown out pretty bad. Let's back up and try and get the full scale of this thing. Ryan up there.
Size comparison.
Yeah. There's a Madeline for size.
Oh, whole bed's full of ice.
Really? I'll have to get up there later. This is big, and I know this isn't even big for haul trucks standards, really. People have been writing stuff under here for years. Look at this differential. It's kind of a funky design. There's no pumpkin or anything. It's just one big giant cylinder. Giant drum brakes on the outside. Can't tell if these are airlines or hydraulic. I would assume it'd be air brakes, but like a torque tube set up like a big trailer might have. The floor of the bed doesn't seem all beat to heck, like you'd imagine. What kind of pinware we got here? Yeah, really, I don't think this thing's too worn out. We got plenty of brake pad. Tires are rough. That would be a lot of money just to put tires on this thing. You got Steven getting ready to fall down a hill. So we got several tires sitting here, 3 it looks like. I'm assuming that's the one that came off of it. So that's our missing rim. I feel like I remember years ago this not being here. I thought it was missing one, but got our hydraulic tank and our battery box. Our dump cylinders really aren't that big. Maybe there's 2 more hiding inside the frame, but it's only 2 of these. That's really not that large, I don't think. Again, someone stole the caps. Written all kinds of obscenities on it. They haven't stole the copper, though. That's impressive. I love the Euclid logo on the side here.
Woo!
Let's duck in here.
There, man. Ah, my bad.
Alright, we got the other side of the motor here. Like I said, I believe this to be a Cummins, but I could be wrong. Twin turbo. Look at the frame. I'm assuming this is a big cast piece. Yeah. I can hear you. Hi. I cannot see you, Nick. Sorry. So we got drum brakes on the front, too. Looks like. This thing doesn't look like it's missing much. Batteries are the only thing I've noticed so far. If you really want to check out a scale, we got a CJ7 that's lifted several inches on 37-inch tires. Sitting in front of it, it's not even to the floorboard of the cab. Let's see if we can climb up there and check it out. All right, we made it up top. It's a little sketchy. The ladder's giving way after years. We got a 2-person cab. It's got a buddy seat. Coming back here, we have 2 massive air cans. And then 2 straight pipes. But I mean, there's enough room up here. You can have a picnic, no problem.
Yeah.
Right? Put it out there and look at the rear.
Nick's saying we can look into the the swimming pool.
The filter's still in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's clean.
Huh, I wonder where the caps went.
No.
Probably stole those years ago. So I guess we got 2 battery boxes. You can put 2 batteries here and 2 down on the frame down there.
Oh, okay.
Total of 4. I'm guessing that's our ether starting aid.
Yeah, there's a button in there. Fluid injection.
Very simple cab. This thing is rocking an automatic. What can you tell us about it, Madeline?
Absolutely.
What do we have in here? We do have a cold start fluid inject. That's our air brakes, it looks like. Locking rear. I don't know what this guy does. Flashing red alarm warns of a serious condition.
Yes.
So that's your check engine light.
Yeah, test.
Got a heater. Like I said, a shifter here, which you can manually shift it with an automatic. I don't know what this guy did. Someone's come through, busted all the gauge. It's got a wig wag, that's pretty cool. That tells you when your air's too low. Check out the sticker up here. We got a clean cab. The only route to take. Poor thing's long gone from having a clean cab. Air brake.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah. I'm reading 1,200 hours, but I would assume it's many more than 1,200. Starter button, someone stole the key. This thing's sweet. The biggest truck you'll probably ever be in.
Probably.
Cool. All right, let's hop on down. Ugh. Yeah. This is what you can see from the top of a CJ and a ZJ and 2 people. This thing's wicked. All right, I'm gonna try and clamber on down safely. All right, so I'm being told there's another dozer over here. I am good. All right, we found some much more modern equipment. I think that's a 330E or a 330L. I don't know. Very obviously still running it, but it's hard to get excited about that when there's a D11N sitting here. I've never seen a dozer this big in my life. Check this thing out.
I've never seen a D11 before.
Me neither. So this is, I assume, still being run. It's missing a track pad.
I think your dad just said that guy came down here and put that map.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. Check out the blade on that thing. Holy cow. Got twin stacks on it.
This thing is awesome.
So it looks like it came from Lebanon, PA, Heavy Equipment Loader and Parts Incorporated. Wow. I'd love to go sit in it, but this is obviously someone's machine they're still running, so I'm going to respect that. The ripper's taller than me. You can see here is a cut they're actually working in. There's a long stick. I think it's a Cabelco down there. Maybe we'll go check that out too. This thing is huge. Huh. Well, I get to say I've seen a D11 in my life now. It's not something many people get to say. Wanted to stop and show off this cool old building. I don't know what it used to be. You used to be able to drive right into it if you wanted to, but they've since dumped this in the last year or two. See if I can safely crawl up here. Jeez. It is all concrete. It's very thick walls. I assume it was for processing. I know there's a basement in it, so I'm going to be very careful and not walk too much around in here, but just a big old cement building. Could have been a shop maybe, but I suspect it was for processing. I do not like walking around up here. Pretty cool. You can see right down into that vein, and there's the Euclid over there. Not a whole lot left to see though. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try and find, there's one more D9 around here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it though. We're running out of light. We gotta get out of here by 5. So.
This is not as interesting as the drag line.
I guess it's all they have off.
See?
All right, we found another one, not the one I was thinking of though. The one I was thinking of was a runner. This looks like another rough one. Yeah, this was a runner at some point. They are just rough on throwing stuff off of them and leaving them. This one's got a head pulled off of it. Damn.
The head's laying right here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, geez, guys. Yeah, this is not the same one. This one's obviously been sitting more than 2 years, which is the last time I saw it. Sad old machine. Yeah, it'll fit right on my 7.3.
That still spins.
Oh, wow, that's good. Throw it back in there.
Don't sound too healthy. Oh, look at the chips sticking out the blade.
That's fine. I was just eating a little protein.
Yeah, that's not. Look at that, buddy. That's not good.
Yeah. See if we can hop up here and look down into the cylinders. Oh. They're rough on pulling stuff and
You got a ball hone?
yeah.
Yeah.
You see the ice down in the cylinder, geez. Poor thing.
Oh, yeah. Stuff everywhere.
Yeah, this one looks like it's been rough for a while though. Windows are all broken out of it. All of them are missing their floorboards too. And yet another one that's not going back together, I don't think. This one's also got its ripper on it. Let's go take a look. We got a much more modern Euclid over here. At least I think it's more modern. Oh, this one's a Detroit. Heck yeah. The tires look good on this one.
Yeah.
This one's got an 8-cylinder Detroit. I would assume a 92. This one sits up much higher.
Yeah. Is this? No, this is a. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
It's a
4,
V8.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, whoa, no,
That's a
you're right. That's a
V16.
V12. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we got going on here?
This is a
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right.
V16.
Oh, cool. I didn't even look at it. I just saw the front part. I was like, oh, it's a V8. No, it's a V16.
Twin turbo.
Sweet. I've never seen a 16-cylinder Detroit.
That's huge.
Oh, good pointing that out, Ryan. I almost missed that. So we got 2 turbos up top. Whew.
Hey, this one's got batteries.
Oh, yeah. So this one's a Terex. So it must have been after Euclid. This one's also extremely massive. I like the staircase on this one instead of the ladder situation. Got a minor EPA meltdown going on over here. Ryan is right. She's got batteries in it.
She got batteries. I think she goes.
We got a lot of goop going on here.
There's a tag right up there.
These are Terex by GM. So this is a 33-09 AA.
Nice.
What's that weight? Rated payload is 110,000 pounds, which is 49,000 kilograms. 2,300 RPM. Yeah, these are some rough looking tires. That would suck to get one of these babies stuck.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it looks like we're going to check out some locations. All right, we're on a little bit of a rush. I just saw the last Dozer, but we need to get out of here quick. We got Steven. This is his first time driving a manual.
Yeah. Never driven one before.
Definitely didn't daily drive one for like 6 years.
Yeah.
There's the last big girl I was looking for. All right, so this is the one I've been looking for all day. About 2 years ago, we were here and we had just missed getting to see this one running. It was still warm and you could hear it. Had been running earlier in the day. This one's in pretty rough shape. This used to sit down by the Euclid, but it was the most complete one. And then I guess after a few years, they finally came and grabbed it and started running it again. This one's pretty sweet. Now, if I remember right, last time I saw it, one of the idlers was completely flattened out because it wasn't rolling anymore. Might be on the other side. It's got pretty good sprockets on it. And yeah, this one's not in bad shape. These things are just so cool. I love that D11, but these things are just so much cooler looking, in my opinion. Huh.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Caterpillar certified rebuild.
Look at the straight pipe. I bet this thing sounds wicked.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is straight 6.
Yep.
Pipe straight out the turbo.
Yeah, they must have replaced the rollers.
It's a little warm.
One of these rollers didn't spin anymore. It was completely flat spotted.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
I guess they've replaced that. Yeah. Looks like they need to adjust up this track a little.
Probably all the way back.
All right, so I'm glad we found this machine. This is the one I was looking for and hoping to see. It looks like they are still using it, which is good. So that's gonna end the video. It's getting dark. We need to get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging in for this video, checking out some cool old equipment and even some running equipment still out here in the coal fields of Pennsylvania. And you guys can come see this too. This is in AOAA, an off-road park just outside of Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Pretty close to where I went to college. That's how I know about this spot. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Maybe one day we'll have a video of me dragging one of these babies home. Anyway, see you guys next time.